I have a leftover apple tart in my freezer to prove it.
I mean, that is good evidence, you know? That's really good evidence. Leftover apple tart, guys. You know? That is what proves your innocence, okay? So, does anyone else have a leftover apple tart? I doubt it very much.
Fine, I'll confess. I don't actually have any leftover apple tart in my freezer because I ate it on the way home. My sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's mother is a professional cook and I couldn't resist.
There we go, end of the day. The only place we can go is here, the GLA headquarters. We can't even choose to go to the inn and ignore his plea. So off we go.
Lil, thanks for coming. Are you ready to help us whack-a-mole?
I think so. Whack-a-mole sounds like a pretty good way to get them all.
What's the scoop so far?
Yeah, what's the scoop, my guy?
Yesterday, we captured an enemy spy who confessed that they were meeting with their informant, who is part of the GLA.
Oh my goodness.
But before we could get a name out of them, the spy chomped down on a poisoned tooth. We've gathered 6 suspects. One of them is definitely the traitor, but so far they're all sticking to their stories.
Oh man, this sounds intense. Why do you get a 12-year-old to do this? Yeah, truth spray.
Couldn't you just get a mage to put a spell on them? Or better yet, I could go get some truth spray from the shed and be done with this in a flash.
Exactly.
Good thinking. But the guilty party could have built up a tolerance to truth sprays, or be in league with a corrupted wizard from the guild. Your deduction skills are the only method we can truly trust. Think you can help us out?
This 12-year-old from a guard shed is the only one that can do it? Wow.
Well, I have done this once before, but it was a low-stakes situation with my little friends. I guess I'll see what I can figure out.
Wait. Did I actually successfully suss out those guys with the little friends? It was the guy with the glasses, right? The kid with the glasses, maybe? I forget.
You can interact with each of them twice. They'll just repeat their stories after that. See if you can detect any inconsistencies about their whereabouts last night, and catch them at a lie.
Okay, I think I could try and do that. Oh my god. Well, this guy I don't trust. I don't like this guy. This guy, I don't know why I don't like him, but he's the guy that changed the name of the stadium, right? Oh no, that were a female one. Never mind, I've never met this one, this guy. There is a literal mole person. And there's this guy, which seems kind of sus. Let's talk to you. I think it's this one. This guy with his orange skins.
Last night, I was here with Chuck organizing flyers for the war rally. You can ask him yourself. But if you're looking for a mole, look to my left. They're literally a mole. What more could you ask for?
Could I ask why are you in the top 6 of sus if you was literally with Chuck? Like, that is very sus, right? Chuck, what the hell?
So Lil, who is it? Who is the traitor?
I've not decided.
I'm not sure. Give me a sec.
Wow. Let's talk to him again, one more time.
Chuck will vouch for me. I was here. I've got Brawler Seasons tickets, so some nights I'm at the arena, but last night they were playing out of town.
I mean, that's true. That's true. So some nights I'm at the arena, but last night they were out of town. He was here, so that's why he wasn't at the arena. Okay, your story sticks
As to
up.
who the traitor is, I don't know what else to tell you. Don't overthink it. They're a freaking mole person. You're looking for a mole! Come on!
I am kind of sus as a mole person, but you know, I don't want to be racist. Let's talk to the mole person now.
Listen, I know everyone's gonna think it was me because I'm a literal mole. But last night I was at a bar in Little Ogre Town watching the Goblin Ball game, I swear.
Okay, there was a Goblin Ball game last night. I gotta keep that in mind. So
I
that this
never
seems
miss a
truthful.
game, even when they're out of town, like they were last night.
Okay, makes sense. I'm gonna talk to you again and maybe ask who won.
I honestly have no idea who the traitor is, but all I know is that it's not me. Ask anyone who works at the bar in Little Ogre Town. They'll remember me. I'm a really bad tipper.
Okay. This guy, it looks like your brother.
I was at a friend's house. A friend who was out of town. I was at their house while they were out of town. They asked me to water their plants while they were out of town. It's the truth.
I mean, I don't trust this guy one bit. I'm feeling heavily this guy is sus at the moment. We do have 4 culprits left.
It was... All right, fine, you caught me. I didn't go to a friend's house to water their plants. I was out on a date with a human I met last week.
Oh my goodness.
Plus, I still feel weird talking about it, but the date went great.
Nice. Good on you, my guy. I mean, he's been ruled out again. Ugh.
I know where I was last night. I was at the big game happening downtown, but I'm more concerned about the big guy to my right.
Okay, you are incredibly sus. What big game were happening in town? Were you downtown where the game was?
Have you ever met a troll you liked or even trusted? Something seems fishy about his story, if you ask me.
I mean, nah, he's just a nervous fellow that doesn't want to admit he likes a certain type of person. You know? He's closeted. He's gotta give him his own time to figure out that. What's your second
I told
fact?
you, I was at the Goblin Ball Arena last night. I live around the corner from the stadium, so after the match I went straight home, no funny business.
Yep.
I'd ask that elf. Hard to trust those uptight, pointy-eared snobs.
You're just passing the blame on. You didn't even stick to your guns on this guy. Okay, I'm gonna talk to these guys because this guy is definitely inconsistent with his story.
I was quietly meditating in my chambers last eve. The degrading acts of skulking in shadows you're picturing are obviously more in line with a creature half the honor of an elf. Someone like a halfling, perhaps?
Oh yeah, a halfling. Well, that is not a really good alibi, my guy. Meditating in your own chambers. You know,
They're half
no
the
one
size,
can really.
therefore they're half as trustworthy. Stop wasting everyone's time and accuse that suspicious-looking halfling already.
Why do you hate halflings so much?
Last night I was attending my sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's birthday party. It was quiet down by the Goblin Bowl arena, with it being an away game and all, so I didn't see anyone on my way home.
That makes
I
sense.
don't know why anyone would suspect me. I have a leftover apple tart in my freezer to prove it.
I mean, that is good evidence, you know? That's really good evidence. Leftover apple tart, guys. You know? That is what proves your innocence, okay? So, does anyone else have a leftover apple tart? I doubt it very much.
Fine, I'll confess. I don't actually have any leftover apple tart in my freezer because I ate it on the way home. My sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's mother is a professional cook and I couldn't resist.
That's the same person. Oh my god. You know, you had the evidence of your innocence and you... Oh my goodness.
You should lock her up for the crime of making irresistible desserts.
Of course, yeah, I should really do that, but I don't think it's her. So the one thing proving your innocence, you're just privy to not having it. You know, all of you don't have the jam tart, so I think it's this guy. This guy thinks he went. Is saying that he went to the Goblin Ball game downtown next to the stadium where he lives in this kingdom, and that is incorrect. There was no Goblin Ball game.
So, Lil,
I just wanted to hear everyone's story first. It's this guy. I'm going to decide.
I think it was.
Ogre guy. He's got a big belt buckle. It's too big. I am sure. Yes.
The Cyclops.
The Cyclops. He has one too big for his mouth.
What? Why me?
Because you claimed you went to the Goblin Ball match last night, but the Brawlers played an away game. You're clearly lying.
Exactly.
Very clever, little girl, but it's no matter. You and your kingdom will burn, and out of the ashes a new glorious nation shall be born.
Oh no.
Take them away, Carl.
Come on, Carl, you can do it.
Good work, Lil. We couldn't have done it without you. We'll make sure they're properly punished for their crimes.
Yeah, we got this. I mean, we figured it out. We sussed him out. He wasn't the trickiest of sussing. He literally made himself guilty by stating such an obvious lie. Like, even, you know, I would have at least researched my lie, you know? Been like, oh, there wasn't a Goblin Ball game last night? Huh. Guess I gotta change up my story.
Oh, just one more thing before I go.
Like TV's Columbo.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing. I just always wanted to say that.
Nice. To be honest, I've not seen much Columbo. I do know what the reference though, and I do know he says that, but I forget what he says after that. It's just like some random thing, right? Some random quip about something that went on before the thing. I'm going to go to the Gabby's shop and spend my money. Not all of it though, but enough of it to feel uncheated. Because last time I went into the tavern first, freaking Goblin Ball guy, the gambling Goblin Ball guy that's not allowed to gamble in the tavern, had me for 40 gold. Unbelievable. But this guy's gonna give me some good stuff,
how
right?
are you holding up?
Pretty well.
Not too many game overs today, Garbs.
Yeah, we recruited a dragon for our war. I think that's going to really turn the tides.
I'm not really sure what that means, but maybe I've got something for it.
Ooh, pray tell. I'm just gonna keep this in my pocket for now. And I will buy 5 of these. And that's it. I think $42 is a good amount to stay at for now. Thank you, Mr. Gabby. Let me double check the back here. Yeah, you can't go back there anymore. Not at this moment anyway. It's been fun, Gabby.
Oh, hi, Lil. Back home after a long day's work?
Mm-hmm. Do you have the cold pint of milk that I request every evening?
You know it.
What a laugh. You, a working stiff.
It's a riot. Hey, Arda, you got a pen and paper? I want to send my dad another letter.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
This time, I really want to cheer Dad up. What kind of joke should I tell him?
Ooh, this is gonna be good. I'm gonna say a good joke. Maybe the echo joke, I'd say. Oh man. Hey, I mean, this is going to... I reckon no matter what I choose to do, like, it's just gonna go in a bad way. He's gonna laugh or something, and then he's gonna like volunteer for another obscure job that he's not very good at. But you know what? I think it's worth it. He said in his last letter that he was saddened by hearing the events, so I'm gonna say let's cheer him up with a joke. A good joke. Hopefully it doesn't kill him. If there's anything that I want...
That should put a smile on his face. Thanks, Arda. Can you send it for me?
If there's anything that I want in this game, it would be that Lil's father survives. You know, it would be so saddening if he passed in the war due to Lil's actions. There would be the bad ending for sure.
My pleasure. I know how much your dad loves to hear from you.
He's gonna read the joke and be laughing instead of fighting. It's gonna really help the war effort, I'm sure. Okay. Is there anyone here? Nope. Okay. No one's here. Can we talk to you guys
We're all
again?
thinking of your dad, Lil.
Still? Okay, fair. Hey, Mr. Wizard. Who's this guy? I'm going to see if I can change the tune. I want Jacob's Accordion Fantasy, please. Thank you. And now we can talk to you.
The Mages Guild is gathering in the sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like this.
Yeah, you happened to mention that when we were at the guard shed. Do you have any good insights, though? When?
When was that?
The last time was the only time. It was the founding of the Mages Guild itself. Before that, we were divided into factions, gathering with other mages who shared our sense and sensibilities.
Oh man, imagine that. Ooh.
Jane Goblin Austen. Yeah, I'm a reader.
Are you sure you're interested in hearing about more lore from this aging stoner? You know what? I really like the lore.
The reason I
like
founded
lore.
the Mages Guild was so that we wouldn't have to all gather together this way. It was a set of guiding principles that all mages would adhere to. So if you knew a mage, you knew what to expect. Kept people from fearing us.
That's fair. I mean, that's reasonable. I'd say that's a good thing.
That sounds to me like a good thing. A set of governing rules to make sure people feel safe? Am I wrong?
I don't think you are.
Seems
but
pretty
darker
good.
forces in the guild sure do. They think the rules are too strict. They want to use magic to control people and eventually the whole kingdom.
Oh man, that's so wrong. I disagree. It's appalling that people would do such a thing.
If we don't stop them, there could be a rift in the guild itself with mages on both sides. It's getting pretty hairy.
Don't worry, I've tried my best to stop that mage guy, that nefarious mage guy, but somehow he got into the freaking kingdom and, you know, is arguing for power crystals. I don't know who let him in though. Oh, that's it? I can't ask more insightful questions?
Thanks for the chat.
Anytime, little buddy.
Anytime. Let's talk to this guy. You seem pretty
this
sus.
is so weird, being out with you. Anybody could see.
Aw, honey. It's what's on the inside that matters. I'm not embarrassed to be seen with you.
Aww. She's got a little heart brooch as well.
Embarrassed to be seen with me? I'm worried someone's going to see me with a human and tell my mother.
Exactly. That's terrifying, my guy.
Oh, brother.
Him too.
Doesn't seem very happy about the situation. It's not a
Baby,
relationship that's
relax.
gonna last,
Take
is
a
it?
deep breath.
Yeah, come on, my guy.
You're right. You do look pretty tonight.
Yeah, see, she's got the same haircut, you know.
That's more
We
like
go
it.
to the same hairdressers. They seem like a sweet couple, they do. I'm gonna go to bed though now. It's been a long day for Lil. And it's probably gonna be a longer one tomorrow. Can I leave?
I don't really have anywhere to...
Nope, I cannot. Let's go to
I
bed.
think I've done everything I need to do. But are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
I'm sure. Let's go to bed. Fenton Harcourt Mudd. The Petradian envoy Fenton Harcourt III delivered his message to the palace and defected to the sprawl to live out his days manning a shop that repaired bugles and any other brass instruments that require a pursed embouchure. He couldn't be happier in his new adopted home. Nice. The Queen was able to use the top secret battle plans to shore up the Sprawl's defences, which made a huge difference, at least for a few days. Having smuggled a few of the food supplement bars known as Silent Beige into prison with him, the catering corp rep found himself extremely popular on the inside. The inmates couldn't get enough of those bars, especially Cannibal Ricky. All this positive attention landed on the catering corp rep a job assignment as a cook in the prison cafeteria. For the next few months, one by one, the prison inmates seemed to vanish into thin air. There was no evidence of a jailbreak, but the warden knew those prisoners had to be escaping somehow. And the trail led towards the kitchen. The warden and his guards raided the cafeteria and made their way to the kitchen, where they discovered a large pot filled with the ingredients for making Silent Beige. It was filled with people, or at least hacked up pieces of them, and the warden immediately sought to question the new cook, but the catering corp rep had managed to escape while they were raiding the kitchen. Oh no! So it didn't help jailing him, he escaped. But he was jailed for months though, so I don't think I'll see him again in this game. Since it is only like day 7, right? Technically. Or something like that. No, it's probably it was level 9, so it's probably day 10. Anyway, Albert. Denied his planned big comeback Goblin Ball game, Albert St. Lush wasn't able to convince a single pro team to hire him as their manager. So he set his sights lower and went on to coach at the minor league level, until a doping scandal got him fired on that job too. He repeated this process for teams in AAA, AA, Single A, etc. until he finally wound up coaching a Little League Goblin Ball game. The Sprawl Sprouts, for children 12 and under. They were some of the most suspiciously large 4th graders you've ever saw. They swept the season. I imagine they're on their confidence booster, you know. Okay, Echo the Wanderer. Echo arrived in the guild hall just in time to speak out against Tyronius and his plan to demand greatly increased powers for all mages from the Queen. Echo successfully argued that the guild should use its power to support the city council and guard corps, and help the people the war was hurting instead. Due to Echo's timely intervention, Tyronius did not get the 2/3 majority vote that he needed. Nice. That's awesome. He and his followers loudly insisted that the election was stolen, and Tyronius vowed to use his own power to stop this war by any means necessary. His people formed a radical group that dubbed itself the Freedom Caucus, and they soon vacated the guild hall in a huff. Uh-oh. Echo breathed a sigh of relief at a job well done. He took a trip to his favourite haunt, to the Sprawl's premier bowling alley, Pinhead's. It was a pretty righteous way to end the day. Fair enough. What a way to end the day. Correctly identified as being the traitor, the guilty Cyclops was loaded into a catapult and flung at a brick wall the next morning. There was much rejoicing. What a way! What a way to serve justice, I guess. Catapult into a brick wall. Wow. Do you reckon he survived? Who knows? The sprawl and its secrets were now safe thanks to your masterful detective work. I mean, I don't think our very masterful detective work. Even, you know what? I don't actually recall his thing. But, the point is, it wasn't very good detective work. It was just the obvious detective work, you know? It was clearly guilty. You know? We just needed to know the facts of the previous night, which, you know, we were there, so we clearly knew them. Oh man. Oh boy, look at this. We got a dragon kid. We got this guy with his tush. We're ready to battle. I thought the air war would have these guys in their air machines, but maybe not. I didn't know it were blimps and hot air balloons, so I guess he has a really good chance. Imagine having a war with hot air balloons. That's gotta be the slowest battle ever. And it is all at a whim of the wind as well. Like, what the heck are you supposed to do? Anyway, let's battle it out. Let's see how well we do. Oh man, this is a close call. Shit. Nice. Just in time. That were close. Good thing we had a dragon and this guy's tush on our sides. As the dawn sun rose, it was clear that the sprawl had triumphed. The smoke slowly cleared from the patch of sky where the battle between the clouds had been fought. It was later said that one of the clouds was shaped like a short giraffe, and the other one looked like a bowl of fruit. Using the blowtorch you gave him, Professor Fogg inflated his contraption and rose high into the sky. From his basket he wrought havoc upon the enemy, even flinging his poops at the enemy vessels from above. The aging academic patted himself on the back for a job well done. The little Primaris Dragon Rider, trying to command her dragon Peaches with just her tin whistle, had a rough go of things. Peaches couldn't hear the whistle above a roar of the battle, became disoriented, and in a panic fled combat and took them home. Her father was mortified when he realized he had failed to equip them with his trusty bullwhip. He resolved right then and there to never leave her in charge again, and he swore off going down to the pub to bet on the Goblin Ball for good. Unencumbered by the inside the park home run bomb, Wilbur Caboose Orville performed impressively piloting the Green Baron. In fact, he made an impressive 8 kills single-handedly and was awarded the Golden Wings, the highest honor for the Sprawl Aviator, and was the first goblin to receive the prestigious award. Nice.
Happy St. Swithin's Day to all our listeners. We're here live down at the parade where St. Swithin himself is set to make an appearance any minute now.
Oh, I think I see him. Yes, there he is, riding merrily atop his rain cloud, throwing many barometers to the happy dancing children below.
Just a reminder, because of the parade's extensive and convoluted route, many stores and services will be closed today.
Oh no.
We'll now take the traditional 267 minutes of bagpipes in honor of
Oh
St.
my
Swithin's
god.
Day.
267 minutes. Cool. Is that why this game's file size is so big? It's just got like what, almost 5 hours of bagpipes. Like, holy crap. I think we're going to leave that there though for today. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'm enjoying playing it and sharing it with you. It's fun to play, and yeah, I'm hoping you're having a good time of it. Thank you guys for watching. It's a pleasure as always, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Goodbye.